So it's match day, 6:20 to be exact. Unfortunately, I won't be heading down to the Matchday Stadium, but I do have a ticket for the beanbag. So I'll be heading down to Platinum Bar to soak it all in. Fingers crossed we can get at least a point from Reading and continue this fine run of form. Now we're going into this game, 10 games unbeaten, playing Reading, doing not too badly at the moment. Got probably the second best home record up until today. And obviously we've got a really good away record, having beaten obviously the likes of Brighton and Huddersfield. So fingers crossed we can continue this run of form. I'm still going to say that we're going to at least get a point from this game. If we get 3 points, that's fantastic. And that'll lead us into the next game against Fulham. Come on, the tune. Right, so just walking up to the stadium, thought I'd pop along and say hello to this fella. Apparently Jesus Gomez is starting. Rafa, what are you thinking? The other bit of team news is Buffon is actually coming for Atsu. I can't lie, I'm not happy about that, but you know how the whole saying goes, in Rafa we trust. So it's half time at the Matchday Stadium, 0-0. We've had a couple of chances through Richie, a couple of chances through Shelby. Richie had a really good opportunity, a cross-come shot saved by El Habsi. He also hit the post as well from a corner. Shelby had a 1-2 volley that was well saved by Al-Habsi, and also had a decent opportunity that he just mishit. Reading, on the other hand, had the opportunity to take the lead early on in the first half. Lewis Grabban, his header was well wide, and probably the best opportunity for Reading. I still think that we need to kind of change it up, make some changes. Murphy's not getting the service at all. Obviously, he's not got the likes of Yedlin or Atsu to provide him crosses into the box. So maybe Gal at half-time or after 60 minutes might be needed. And also some more creativity from the wing players as well. Maybe Gouffran needs to be taken off as well. So see what happens at half-time or towards the second half, and fingers crossed we can get at least a point out of this game. So we've just come out, Reading 0, Newcastle United 0. Instant thoughts, Lee?
Well, first of all, it wasn't the most glamorous game in the world, but
Tell me about it.
three games, 7 points. I would have snatched your arm off if you offered me that at the start of last week.
I thought in the second half especially we looked quite tired, you know.
Well, there was that spell for about 20-25 minutes where nothing was happening, and it was more like, well, how Rafa set it up in the first half. It was kind of like the Huddersfield, where Reading were having a lot of the ball in the first half, and it just reminded me of Huddersfield and Newcastle hitting on their counter. We had with chances, there was a few there, but second half, yeah, we did tire out, but it's 3 games in a week and he's only rotated a couple of odd players, hasn't he?
I was surprised by some of the players that he rotated. He put in Jesus Gomez in there.
I think he's done all right though.
I'm
clean sheet. I know he's not going to be the flying winger in Yedlin, but kept a clean sheet. It's all he can ask for if you're right back.
And he didn't start Atsu as well. He's been phenomenal in these last couple of games.
That's surprising with Rafa though.
Yeah.
Well, he rotates it all the time, doesn't he? So Rafa with his team surprises us every game. It's very hard to predict, but I think he went for Gouffran just for his work rate.
And what about up top as well? Because he went with Murphy up. I don't think he had a sniff really, did he?
Well, he had that header, didn't he?
He had the header in the second half. Apart from that, nothing really.
Didn't he have? He had the header, but I was surprised. I thought he would have went with Gale.
Yeah.
I actually thought he would have started Gale tonight, but he'll start him against Fulham, won't he? He's got to be now. But when Gale come on, a little bit of freshness, but we were pretty poor going forward.
I mean, the plus side, at least I got to catch up on some sleep in the second half. I mean, it was.
Unfortunately, I couldn't because I was working, watching it.
I mean, where would you go on from here? You know, we've got Fulham on Saturday. Where do we change it from here? You know,
that's a tricky fix as well because they're just outside the playoffs. I know they've got a last-minute worldie. You might see it on the replay. Tom Kearney, Bend on top corner. They drew. They're 8th in the league, 7th to 8th in the league. So it's another tough fixture. At home, we seem to be worse off at home. Rafa's already talked about like addressing the home form already in his press conferences. So I think you just got to kick on. Hopefully, get 3 points on the weekend, mate.
And also, obviously, Brighton won tonight. Huddersfield got a result as well. So
You would expect that, though. They're playing Rotherham, aren't they?
but that's narrowed the gap. I mean, we had a nice little gap in between us and Huddersfield and Brighton, of course, before this game. And it probably is the easiest out of the three, you would like to say, before the game?
Yeah, I would say so, but 9 points ahead of Huddersfield, like I said, before these 3 games, you would have took that. You would have took that, and I still think we've got 1 foot in the Premier League. I think it only takes 4 or 5 wins and we're there. I think it's too much for Huddersfield, I really do.
Changes for Fulham?
I think you'll see Gale come in. I think Yedlin or Nita, one of the two, I think, and then Diarmi Perez, maybe because Diarmi will come on for callback later on in the game, so 2 or 3, but I think Gale is the main one he'll start, has to.
Okay, all right, that's enough from us, guys. Make sure you like, share and subscribe both of our channels, and I'll see you guys all soon.